So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quinn Conrad's A Little More Homework.
A round of applause for the big applause.
So, Quinn gave us to the task of being MCs for this thing, which we immediately were like, okay, mistake.
We got a whole lot of jokes saved up for this.
Yeah, so, this big old teddy bear feels like has been here for feels like forever, and helping out the program in so many ways.
Audition days, leading the prospective students around, dealing with us degenerates, and of course kiss-assing this entire department.
Stacy! I'm sorry. But the real reason he asked us to be here was to give a speech.
Way to remember his 4 years here.
Now, we've only been here for 2, but the other 2 years were COVID, so who cares? So now we get to the good stuff.
Quinn has been known to give many speeches in his time here.
Well, so those speeches always end up to be at parties. We wonder why. But when we were told to give a speech about the king of speeches, we had no idea how to top him. Tonight you'll hear a plethora of songs chosen by Quinn, but one in particular stuck out to me. It's the title song. A Little More Homework, which is sung by the cast of this project, and led by Quinn, you'll hear the words, I'm trying to follow, I'm trying to lead, I'm trying to find what is true. But if you're going to stand with me, then you have to concede that we all have a little more homework to do. And when we were working on this number together, I couldn't help but think that that is exactly who Quinn is. Someone who is prepared to listen and follow, but more importantly, someone who is ready to reign and lead. And someone who is ready to take you in and teach you everything he knows in this university. But someone who will always be telling you that no matter how much you do, you will always have just a little bit more. In order to push yourself and make yourself a better version. Now, to me, there is no way you can sum up Quinn's time here in just a speech. It would take hours of reminiscing of all the moments that he had with us. However, we don't have hours, but just a couple of songs performed by Quinn. And tonight, to celebrate how far he has come, with his first song, Music of My Soul, and then ending with a little more homework. So, please sit back, give him all your love, put your hands together for Quinn Conrad.
When I was a young boy, my daddy sat me down. He said, son, don't you ever go to the dark side of town. I'm talking downtown Memphis. See, that's where the black folk play. And I said, yes sir, daddy. And then I snuck down anyway. See, I never was taught to read nothing. No, never taught to write. The only thing my daddy taught me was that white should stay with white. But I heard it through the alleys. It floated on the breeze. It burst right through the doorways, and it knocked me to my knees. It broke down all my senses. It made me feel so. See, I was lost until I found the music of my soul. The music of my soul. And then one day my daddy died, and we laid him in his grave. And my mama, she cried and cried and cried and prayed that he'd be saved. But all I felt was pity. See, I thought he never understood. How could something be so bad and make me feel so good? It went right through my body and it dragged me by my arms. It shot up from my fingertips and it tore my heart apart. It broke down all my senses. It made me feel so, and I will love it till Thank you guys for being here so much. I fell in love with the song A Little More Homework when I was like, I don't know, 16. My mom was doing it at our high school. And I was just like, wow, this song is awesome. I just, it speaks to me, in a multitude of ways. And so I was working on putting together a theme for my project. And I really wanted to focus on what I learned here and what I'm going to go forward to do. And I thought that the phrase A Little More Homework perfectly encapsulated that. Because I just wanted today to be a celebration of the work that I've done here, before here, in the 12 years that I've been doing theater before this moment today, and also to celebrate where I will be able to go in the future. So tonight you're going to hear a collection of songs that I've either done before or would really love to do at some point in places that I think that I can grow. So that was Music of My Soul, which is a song that I first heard when I was in 9th grade and I fell in love with theater. I knew that I wanted to do this. I sang it in 10th grade in high school, and then this was my college audition song, and it's, I think, the reason that I'm here right now. So, yeah, but this is kind of going to be a collection of some of those songs. So the next two songs you're going to hear are a song called Two Nobodies in New York from Title of Show, which I also did in high school, but then realized that my best friend and roommate Cole Pickford also did it in high school, and so we were like, well, duh, we should just do it together because we're roommates. And then also She Cries, which I worked on here. So would you please welcome Cole Pickford in to sing Two Nobodies in New York? I'm super grateful for Cole. Cole's meant a lot to me over the past 4 years. Thanks, bud. And yeah, so we're just excited to share this together. Questions. We could get important points across, like are we writing for art? And is art a springboard for fame? And will fame get folks to trust us? Or will they trust us? It's just us, me and you. Two nobodies in New York. Hey, I think it's working. We're discovering choices. Lots of things to think about when writing a show. Yeah, creating a vehicle to showcase our voices. And I don't mean our vocal cords, I mean what's below. We could ask significant questions. We could get important points across. Like, are we writing for art? And is art a springboard for fame? And will fame get us a paycheck? But will a paycheck mean that we're sellouts? And if we sell out, will they yell out me and you? Two nobodies in New York. Keep change. Maybe someday our show will get a theater. And if not this festival, then somewhere out west. The actors in our show want to be better. Sweeter. Sweeter. We've been over this when you know the lyric is sweeter. Okay, but here's the thing. One sounds like it has 2 syllables, and the other sounds like it has 3 syllables. I mean, sweeter, theater. Does that rhyme? Yes. Okay. You know what? We should just take it back. From the key change? Yeah. Okay, from the key change. Okay. Maybe someday our show will get a theater, and if not this festival, then somewhere out west. The actors in our show want to be sweeter. Thanks, man. That's right. We could get that woman who was on Empty Nest. Yeah. She's awesome. Yeah. Susan Breeze. Yeah. And leader of the pack. We could ask significant questions. We could get important points across. Like, are we writing for art? And is art a springboard for fame? And will fame get us a sitcom? And will the sitcom get us on Ellen? And will Ellen get folks to like us? And if they like us, will they like us, me and God would get you burned. It's the cold and the ice. Here's a piece of advice that I got from a little bird. The flames can get you stirred. It's the cold that leaves you shaking. I don't like to philosophize. I just want to tell the story. Always leave when a woman cries. Never look in a woman's eyes. You'll get stuck with a high and rising fever. And then you can't leave her. Please don't wait, man. It's almost too late, man. She cries and you want her. She lies and you want to run away. Just give her a minute. I promise you're in it to stay. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She screams, well, that's the price you pay. But there's no one can make you forget how you feel. For all she can take, you've got more there to steal. So you don't mind a bit of surprise. And she cried. I don't like to admit I'm wrong. I believe in guts and glory. But it's time I should change my song. I've been here just a bit too long. Always thought I was much too strong for hating. And still I keep waiting. And while I'm resolving, that door keeps revolving. She cries and you wanna hold her. She lies and you're halfway out the door. But she never can do it, she'll make you go through it once more. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She sings, she's got you now for sure. And each time that you swear that you will not give in, she'll throw you a stare that'll show you can't win. It's amazing how hard each man tries. And she cries. All of a sudden, you fall for her charms. You promise you'll stop all her tears. All of a sudden, she's back in your arms, and the walls start closing and blocking out the light and changing all your dreams. And right before your eyes, she cries and I don't know the answer. She spies and there's no place I can hide. When I look in the mirror, there's nothing but fear here inside. I run and still she's right behind me. Oh, I fall, the chasm is too wide. So I'm stuck in this world of her magic mystique, where I'll never be more than her toy of the week. But each time I prepare my goodbyes, well, she catches me looking, and she opens the floodgates. She cries. Hello, everyone. My name is Spencer. I think I know most of you. Quinn wanted me to come out here just to talk real quick before me and him do a scene from Comedy Bears. And I don't really write anything too much, you know, because I couldn't really put into words how much Quinn really means to me. You know, we were fortunate enough to get cast in Julius Caesar together under the same track. And I've known Quinn for 3 years, but this past year we've gotten really close, and it was through Julius Caesar where I really saw who he is. And I mean, he is such a great human being. I've never seen anybody walk into a room and just the room light up. Like, everybody could admit his smile and his attitude and his positivity is just so infectious that it really consumes everyone and just lifts you up, you know. Wrote some other bullet points though. That's pretty good. His dedication to everything that he does is incredible. You know, anything that he puts himself into, he gives 110%, and he lifts everybody up to work harder alongside him. And with Julius Caesar, it was very nice to have somebody like that, because that shows there's so many moving pieces going on at the same time, and there's so much to think about. And every time I'd show up, no matter what kind of mood I was in that day, if it was a good day, a bad day, I knew that there was one constant, and that was that Quinn would be there with a smile, saying, "What's up, brother?"
Thank you, Spencer.
Anyway, I could keep talking for hours, but I'm just really happy that I got to do Caesar with Quinn. He was our Caesar. Why, hi now, Dromio. Where runnest thou so fast?
Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art my man, thou art thyself.
I am a woman's man, I am an ass, and I am besides myself.
What woman's man? And how besides thyself?
Very, sir, besides myself, I am due to a woman, one that claims me, one that haunts me, one that will have me.
What woman? What claims is she to be?
A claim like you would lay claim to a horse, but I being a beast, not that I being a beast she would lay claim to me, but she being a very beastly creature lays claim to me.
What is she?
A very reverent body, and no one would talk with her, say, without Sir Reverence. I've had but lean luck in the match. You see, she is a wondrous, fat marriage.
What dost thou mean, fat marriage?
Sure, she's the pigeon wench, and all grease. I could not think of any use for her, but to use her to burn for our Poland winter. If it were doomsday, she would burn a week longer than the entire world.
What complexion is she?
Swart like my shoe, but her face is not so pleasant. She sweats, and a man will go over shoes in the grime of it.
Well, that's a fault that water will mend.
No, sir. She's not grain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What's her name?
Nell, sir, and her name in 3/4. That's an L, and 3/4 could not measure her from hip to hip.
So she bears some breadth?
She is as tall from head to toe as hip to hip. She's spherical. I know. I can make out countries in her.
Where stands Ireland?
Near the buttocks, I found it by the bogs.
Where's Scotland?
It lives in the barrenness in the palm of her hand.
Where France?
Her forehead armed and reverted, making war against her hair.
Where England?
I could not find the chalky cliffs, but I suppose it's somewhere in her chin between the salt room that ran between France and it.
Where Spain?
I saw it not, but I felt it hot in her breath.
Where America? The Indies?
Oh, all embellished in her nose with rubies, sapphires, carbuncles, making war against the hot breath of Spain that they sent armados of carrots to be blast at her nose.
Where stood Belgium? The Netherlands?
I dare not look so low, sir. To conclude, this drudge, or diviner, laid claim to me, said my name was Dromio, swore that I was assured to her, and told me what privy marks I had about me. About the mark on my shoulder, the mole on my neck, the wart on my left arm that I amazed ran from her like a witch. And if my heart had not been made of faith and my breast of steel, she would have transformed me into a curdled dog and made me turn of the wheel.
Go, hide thee presently, post to the road, and if the wind blow any way from the shore, I will not harbor in this town tonight. If any bark put forth,
Come to the march while I will walk till thou return to me. If everyone knows us and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
So as from a bear a man would run for life, I fly from thee that would be my wife.
got in a car on a trip to the UpDuck conference where we all auditioned for theaters together, and it was quite a time.
Yeah, of course Quinn drove, of course Quinn, had snacks and water bottles running in the car and had a playlist set and he was singing to us while we were sitting there stressing about our auditions. And of course, as we drove into the wrong side of Memphis, I'm not sure if y'all have been to Memphis.
It's a little scary.
It's a little scary when you first get there, and me and Krista were panicking, and Quinn's like, y'all, it's fine. He's like deep breathing with us. He's like turning on his like jazz band playlist. And me and Chris were like, oh wow, I do feel calmer. I'm like, wow. And then we arrived at the Airbnb, and Quinn's the one to go up, and he locks the car and makes sure nothing's in the car. He unlocks the door. We get in. He locks it, closes it immediately. We order food that night. He gets the food for us. He's very fatherly.
I might even say, Papa.
Thank you, guys. So, I'm not a dancer. I learned that I could do a little jig with my tap shoes on. So here's a little jig with my tap shoes on.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of open skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the blue. And I'm trying to please the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the
So, we've seen Quinn as a very versatile performer, playing a wide range of characters.
From Otto in Spring Awakening to Michael in Murder Ballad to Cephos in She Loves Me and so many more here at UA.
But, there are a few special characters we would like to highlight here today. Thanks to Mrs. Conrad.
This was not here with me.
Oh yeah, who cares?
We see the village idiot. Next we have the muscle man.
I hope you all can see it.
And last, but certainly not least,
Oh, my favorite.
the Victorian Winnie.
Give it up for Quinn. Quinn has showcased his talent here and is not afraid to push the boundaries and make bold choices.
Sometimes self-indulgent choices. Bold nonetheless.
All jokes aside, Quinn's a remarkable person and one of my best friends.
Quinn asked me for his second speech in this to be more about my personal experience with him and the things that places he's helped me grow and places I've seen growth in him. So I just wrote a few things down because it would be really hard for me to get through it if I didn't. Quinn has helped me through countless tough times since I got here, from family problems to talking me through my breakup to he has just been here without a second thought every single time. He is one of the most kind and genuine people I've ever met, and he genuinely wants the best for everyone he meets. His talent speaks for itself, and his work ethic on and off the stage is remarkable. I've truly loved watching and learning from him every day. He has taught me so much about striving to be a better person and helped me find my faith again. I wouldn't be the person I am today without Quinn. He works so hard at everything he does and won't settle for anything less than his best in all of his work. I am so proud of him and all of the amazing work that he has put in and the growth he has shown. I am so grateful to have known him, and he is more than a friend, he's my brother.
What of chocolate? Is he such a villain? Is he with no great breadth of experience, no great connection, just grasping at the nearest straw?
this. Don't ask me how I made a track to it. You don't need to know. But the theme of the song, I'm not an alcoholic, so this doesn't pertain to me. But it's about an alcoholic who is finally learning that he's finally gotten over his condition and he can move forward. And obviously, my moving forward is not anywhere near that level. But it's a big moment in my life, and I think the one thing that I've learned here is forgiveness is the most beautiful thing that a person can give to one another. And so that's why I wanted to sing that last song. But thank you guys so much for being here today. I have a special thanks page, so go through and read all of that, but I just want to shout a few people out. First of all, thank you to Stacey and Henry for everything. Yeah, it's really surreal right now, but just thank you for everything. There's not words. Dr. Martin, Dr. Harrison. Dr. Martin, we've had many a chat and many a fun time in our lessons and learning and singing better. And then Dr. Harrison, what you've done for me, singing at the church and all of those things, it's just been a blessing to me. Thank you, any other faculty and professors who might be here. Thank you, my cast, my friends, especially the senior class. We've gone through the ringer a little bit. Yeah! But we're here. We made it. Next weekend's going to be great. I just lastly want to thank God for whom none of this would be possible. And truly just the theme of the song, A Little More Homework, the first song that Evan, the main character, sings in the beginning of the song called Becoming a Man. And he, over the course of this musical, becomes a man at the ripe age of 13. But the process of becoming a man is, it's hard to grow up and to take the next step in your life, but I think that being here has helped me become the man I want to be and will help me get to be the man that I want to become. So here's our final song, A Little More Homework. You're standing beside me, but you call me a man, and you're counting on me to come through. You should know that I'll give you the best that I can, but we all have a little more homework to do. If you're walking beside me, you wanna be friends, you should know I'm depending on you. But you gotta hang in there till the whole story ends, 'cause we all have a little more homework to do. And I've been looking in the back of a book for the answers, hoping the bell would chime, but I'm not ready to put it down there, so just yet. There are too many answers that I didn't get. I need a little less pressure and a little more time. I'm trying to follow, I'm trying to lead, I am trying to learn what is true. But if you're gonna stand with me, then you have to see that we all have a little more homework to do.
Day turns to day, turns to day, turns to day, turns to day, turns to day. You get a little bit older, a little bit stronger, a little bit smarter. Day turns to day, turns to day, turns to day, turns to day. And the days before all go too fast. Get home, so you got day turns to day, turns
my breath. I'm just getting started.